second year strength workout. For this workout, you're going to need a bag full of some equipment to give you some extra weight, and a bath towel of some sort to help with the suspended towel rows in block B. There are two blocks to this workout, block A and block B. Do each one on its own in a circuit style fashion, doing A1, A2, A3, A4 in sequence. Take the rest at the bottom, go back to the top and repeat the sequence 3 times. Then move on to block B, doing exactly the same, B1, B2, B3, B4 in sequence. Take the recovery, go back to the top and repeat 3 times. So here are the exercises. Exercise A1, the wall sit. Go over to the wall, place your hips, shoulders and head against the wall. Feet hip distance apart, slide down till your thighs are parallel with the floor and knees are at 90 degrees. Head, shoulders, hips on the wall, hands on shoulders, and stay nice and strong. Make sure to keep the heels on the ground at all times. And hold, breathe. Hold for the allotted time, and then come out of it and go to exercise number 2, the push-ups. If you're unable to do them on the floor as I'm demonstrating, do them on a chair or do them on something slightly higher elevated so that you are able to get the depth and control in the exercise. Come down onto the hands and knees, lift up onto the toes, set your hands wider than shoulder width apart, brace your core, glutes activated, lower, 3, 2, 1, and push. Lower, 3, 2, 1, and push. Make sure that your chest falls between your hands. Make sure you don't lead with your hips or leave your hips behind. Make sure your whole body falls as one unit, keeping your core as if you were doing a plank. Do the allotted reps at a level that you are able to complete. A3, the jump squats. Place your feet on the floor in a squat position, feet parallel, heels on the ground. You're going to do 8 jumps. Landing soft each time, making sure the heels come down onto the ground. You will land ball of feet first, heels down, sink into the squat. Make sure you keep your feet parallel, no toes facing out. Make sure you keep the knees parallel with the feet, not coming in or going out. Dropping the hips down as you land, keeping your torso upright. Use your arms to get some rhythm and height in each jump. Moving on to exercise A4, the Russian twists. This is where you need your first weighted bag. Take the bag full of some equipment. The more stuff you put in it, the heavier stuff you put in it, the harder it is. You find out what you need to do for your workout. Heels on the floor, lean back, core in nice and tight, bracing strong, twist and touch to each side. If you wish to go slightly harder, lift your feet off the floor, hold the balance, twist and touch, nice and controlled rotations with the shoulders, making sure to keep your legs still. I don't want to see the legs going side to side as you twist. That will be the end of block A. Moving on to block B. B1 is your weighted reverse lunges. Again, hold a bag, it could be a rucksack or whatever, full with some equipment, water bottles, something to add a little bit of load. Hold it right close to your chest, shoulders back, torso nice and tall and upright. Feet parallel on the ground, heels on the ground. Take a large stride back, end up on the ball of your foot, sink into your back knee, heel to touch the ground and come back to where you started. Repeat the amount of reps on one side and then switch to the other. Back knee down, touch and stand. Again, do the reps the same amount on both sides. For the next exercise, take your towel, Place it over the end of the banister or something that you have similar that stays nice and still. Place your feet in near the stairs, holding the further back the harder it is. Body nice and straight, legs straight, core tight, head nice and neutral. Fall back for 3, pull in for 1. Fall back for 3, pull in for 1. Squeezing the shoulder blades together on each rep. Slowly back for 3, in for 1. Next is your single leg squat. Stand with one foot on the floor, foot nice and straight, knee in line with the toes. Please make sure you don't set up with the foot turned out. Set it up with nice and straight. Hands on your hips. Take the opposite hand off. So if my left foot is on the floor, my right hand is off my hip. I'm going to sink down. 3, 2, 1. Touch my big toe and stand to the top. I sink through my hip and knee rather than just bending at my back. Squatting down slowly, trying to avoid letting my knee go in, keeping the knee out as I sink, touch and squeeze up. As I squeeze up, I squeeze my hips and my thighs nice and tight to work the muscles in my hips and thighs for each single rep along with the balance. Do the allotted amount of reps on both sides. And we finish with B4, the bear crawls. For the bear crawls, come down onto the floor, onto your hands and knees. You will need a 5 meter area to work in. You place your hands and knees on the ground, creating a perfect rectangle with your wrists below your shoulders and knees below your hips. Lift your knees just off the floor, brace your core, and then move forwards as if you have a tray of liquid on your back that you don't want to spill. Continue for 5 meters forwards and then 5 meters backwards, keeping this torso nice and parallel to the floor and nice and stable and strong. Nice and small steps, keeping equally balanced. Again, B1 through to B4, take a break and repeat 3 times.